Lots expected again out of Andre Drummond this year, and the first thing we should talk about is this, man. That said a lot about you, your character. You understand the tradition of the team. Chauncey being back here, it didn't take long for you to offer that number one back to him.
No, man. Once I heard that it was a thought that he's coming back, I decided I told our front office that if we do take him, that I'll give up number one and change to a different number. And they were really excited that I wanted to do that. And the NBA blocked it at first, but they changed their minds.
It had to feel pretty good. You had a busy summer, played with a lot of good players. Your game, I'm sure, got better. But with some experience under your belt, what do you know now about the NBA that maybe you didn't know last year?
I kind of knew what I was getting into when I declared for the draft. I knew it was going to be a fast-paced game, a lot of athletes just like me. So I just picked up on, just picking up a skill, because athleticism is going to take you but so far. So, I worked on a lot of back-to-the-basket moves and a lot of different things to help me get to the basket without being an athlete.
New faces, it's going to be the story. Big names coming here to this team. Positivity, lots of optimism. That bleeds down to the players, I'm sure. What did you take away from this offseason and the acquisitions?
Man, just, picking up Josh, Contavious, Payton, Tony, both Joshes actually, and Brandon Jennings. If you look at our locker room, the excitement's there. We all came to the locker room today and everybody's smiling, excited to be here. I'm ready to go, man. Everybody's ready to practice tomorrow. Everybody's ready for the game on Tuesday. So we're all really ready to go.
Josh has been pretty steadfast about saying this is a playoff team, and he says you got to say it and believe it for it to happen.
You got to do it, absolutely. You can't just say it and then not believe it at the end of the day. Anybody can say they're a playoff team, but if you don't believe it or put the work in to become one, then it's just words at the end of the day.
I got to get your thoughts on working with Rasheed. We know him as a player. We followed him as a player. We were here. I'm not necessarily surprised that he's a coach because I always thought he was really smart, and he was always talking to his teammates when he was on the bench. What's it been like working with him?
Man, everybody knows. You see him over there. He's ready to work. Always ready to work, and he always has a lot to say. He's a ball of knowledge, is what it really is. He always has something to say, something positive, sometimes negative. That's just him. He always wants to help. Is what it comes down to.